Welcome back to Global Defense Zone, the channel where modern military power, cutting-edge defense technology, and strategic might all come alive. If you're passionate about submarines, stealth warfare, and nuclear deterrence, you're in the right place. Before we dive into today's in-depth coverage of Russia's mighty K-223 Oryol submarine, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your fellow defense enthusiasts. Your support helps us bring powerful content like this to screens around the world. Deep beneath the oceans, where silence is survival and shadows hold the power of nations, Russia commands one of the most formidable submarine fleets in the world. At the heart of this underwater force lies a beast, the K-223 Oryol, one of the nuclear-powered cruise missile submarines of the Oscar II class. Known by its NATO code name, the Oscar II, this massive underwater war machine is not just a relic of the Cold War, but a continuously evolving component of Russia's modern naval doctrine. In this video, we uncover the secrets, capabilities, and terrifying potential of the K-223 Oryol, the Eagle, that soars silently through the ocean depths. Commissioned during the height of the Soviet Union's naval expansion, K-223 Oryol was designed as a response to Western carrier strike groups. The idea was simple yet chilling: create a submarine so heavily armed that it could destroy entire fleets in a single assault. Built as part of Project 949A Antey, the Oscar II class was developed by the Rubin Design Bureau in the late 1980s. The K-223 Oryol, named after the Russian word for eagle, reflects the ambition and symbolic power of the Russian Navy's underwater strategy. Measuring over 155 meters in length and weighing more than 19,000 tons submerged, the K-223 Oryol is not just one of the largest submarines in the world, it's also one of the deadliest. Powered by two OK-650 nuclear reactors, the submarine has virtually unlimited range, allowing it to patrol global waters for months without surfacing. Its immense size allows it to carry a devastating payload up to 24 P-700 Granit, SS-19 shipwreck, cruise missiles, each capable of delivering a massive conventional or nuclear warhead over a range of more than 600 kilometers. But the firepower doesn't stop there. In addition to its cruise missiles, the Oryol is equipped with torpedo tubes, including both 533 mm and 650 mm sizes, giving it the ability to launch a variety of torpedoes and even Shkval supercavitating underwater rockets. This blend of long-range attack capabilities and close-quarters lethality makes the K-223 an apex predator of the ocean depths. The Oryol's hull is made up of a double-pressure design, enhancing its survivability. The inner pressure hull protects vital components, while the outer hull aids in hydrodynamics and can absorb damage in combat scenarios. This dual-hull construction makes the Oscar II class more resistant to underwater explosions and battle damage compared to Western single-hull submarines. However, the Oscar II class was not without its weaknesses. Early units had relatively noisy reactors and machinery, making them more detectable by NATO submarines like the U.S. Navy's Seawolf or Virginia class. But Russia has learned from these limitations. In recent years, K-223 Oryol underwent a major overhaul and modernization. New sonar systems, quieter propulsion enhancements, updated combat electronics, and more advanced missile fire control systems were added. These upgrades significantly improved its stealth, detection, and combat effectiveness, keeping the Oryol relevant in the age of silent war. The modernization of K-223 Oryol was part of a broader Russian initiative to extend the life of its Cold War-era submarines while integrating them into the digital battlefield of the 21st century. As part of the Northern Fleet, the Oryol now represents not just a weapon of war, but a floating deterrent. Capable of launching a surprise attack from anywhere in the ocean, the submarine is a symbol of Russia's commitment to blue water naval power. What makes the Oryol especially dangerous is its primary mission profile: carrier group hunting. During the Cold War, Oscar II submarines were designed to hunt and destroy American aircraft carriers before they could launch airstrikes. The 24 Granit missiles could be fired in salvos, coordinated to overwhelm shipborne Aegis missile defenses. Even today, this tactic remains viable. With the U.S. Navy increasingly relying on carrier strike groups for global force projection, submarines like K-223 Oryol provide Russia with a direct, credible threat to American naval dominance. In the evolving landscape of undersea warfare, Russia's submarine doctrine has shifted from sheer numbers to advanced survivability and pinpoint lethality. The K-223 Oryol, though a veteran platform, is now a central component of this new strategy. Equipped with the capability to launch caliber cruise missiles in the future and possibly even hypersonic circuit missiles, the Oryol could become a first strike or second strike tool in a high-intensity conflict scenario. Russia is also experimenting with underwater drone integration, and although not confirmed, some analysts suggest that Oscar II-class submarines may be adapted to launch unmanned underwater vehicles, UUVs, for reconnaissance, sabotage, or electronic warfare roles. If implemented, this would give K-223 Oryol yet another dimension in asymmetric underwater combat. It is also worth noting the psychological and strategic value of submarines like the Oryol. While it may not have the stealth of a Virginia-class or the sheer nuclear firepower of a Boreai-class SSBN, the Oryol operates in the shadows, invisible, unpredictable, and terrifying. In an age where detection is survival and first strike potential determines political leverage, the mere possibility that an Oscar II submarine could be prowling near a hostile fleet forces adversaries to change course, increase vigilance, and divert valuable resources to anti-submarine operations. The Oscar II class, and the K-223 Oryol in particular, still plays a very active role in Russia's strategic messaging. When tensions rise, Russia often sends out one of these submarines to patrol contested waters in the Arctic, North Atlantic, or even near U.S. coastlines. It's not always about conflict. Sometimes it's about presence. And presence beneath the waves speaks volumes. In conclusion, the K-223 Oryol is not just a submarine, it's a floating fortress, a weapon of psychological warfare, and a symbol of Russian naval resilience. Though born in the Cold War, it has survived the test of time, emerged stronger through modernization, and continues to pose a serious challenge to NATO and U.S. naval forces. This is why military analysts and naval experts still keep a close eye on the Oryol and its Oscar II sisters. Because when these giants of the deep go silent, it means they've gone hunting. Thank you for watching this deep dive into Russia's K-223 Oryol, the eagle of the Oscar II class. If you found this content insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with fellow defense enthusiasts, and subscribe to Global Defense Zone for more powerful military analysis, unmatched comparisons, and strategic breakdowns from across the world. Until next time, stay alert, stay informed, and stay with Global Defense Zone.